Mushy pork, and my personal favorite, duck with plum sauce.
Ooh, yum.
Right.
I didn't do this for you. Forget about it. I did it for this poor woman. She has enough to tolerate without having to put up with your sorry excuse for cooking. Oh, you mean the king of the can opener?
Oh, so wait. A couple of girls get together and then gang up on me, huh?
You know what would be so nice, Scott?
What?
Plates.
Oh, I can do plates.
And some napkins.
Yeah,
And a fork for me, please.
Oh, we got chopsticks. Look,
No. Oh, please. I know you're not supposed to admit this, but I just hate using those things. A woman after my own heart. You know, Dominique and I used to practice with pickup sticks, but we were really pretty hopeless. You know, Julia, Scott told me about your generosity, and I really don't know how to begin to thank you. Don't even think about it. I just consider it doing a favor for a couple of friends. But you hardly know me. Well, I know Scott and Dominique. That's enough. You know, that pen, can I see that for a second? Hmm? You know, Dominique's grandmother had one just like that. I know. And she told me when she saw it in Italy, it reminded her so much of her grandmother, she just had to have it. Meant a lot to her. I was really touched when she gave it to me. She must have loved you a lot. There you go.
Oh, you know, I almost forgot. I got these out of the attic. All of Dominique's dolls, and I thought maybe some of them might bring back some memories to you.
Oh, look at him. It's still so beautiful. Oh, look at this one. Oh, so was Dominique's favorite.
Yeah. Well, that's the one that we're saving for the baby.
You know, these weren't just dolls to Dominique. They were her companions. Was really lonely in the big house, and she talked to him for hours. We both would. What else is in here? Oh, Annabelle. Oh, isn't she wonderful? She is really sweet.
Yeah. Annabelle there, her hand is broken, and I tried really hard to pack them so that nothing would happen to her.
She was always like this. I think that's why I loved her the best. She was just a little imperfect.
You should keep her.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah. If Dominique was... She was here now, she would have wanted you to keep Annabelle. Right?
I'm sure she would. It just seems like she's here right now, doesn't it? I mean, with the two of you and all her things, I feel as if she's almost here. I'm not worried about it. I'm just hoping that this will end this nightmare that you and Katherine have stumbled into. I really feel terrible about all this. There's no reason the two of you should go out on a limb for me.
Well, we like it on the limb. That's where the fruit is, right?
Absolutely. I live on them. You've been dealing with some pretty heavy stuff. How are you? I'm okay. And I'm very grateful to both of you. We're glad we could help.
Well, here we go. Let's get this done.
No, Scott, I can't let you do this.
Now, we've gone over this over and over. There's nothing else for us to do but this.
No, this is not going to happen. Stand here and act like it's perfectly fine for the two of you to bail me out. We are talking about $250,000, not to mention the risk you're taking as you walk out that door.
Katherine.
No, it's just not right, Scott.
It's not about what's right or what's wrong. You're in trouble. You're in a big mess, and we can get you out of it. Why shouldn't we?
That's right. Just listen to him. Dominique would do the same thing, but you know that. Besides, Scotty is right. I don't see that we have any other choice.
That's right. You got these guys on your back. Now, what are you going to do? go someplace else or do something else, they're just going to keep following you.
I
You're gonna
just
keep
feel
looking over your
so
shoulders.
helpless, like I can't take care of myself. Hey. You're in trouble, and it's not even your fault. I mean, I don't want to point fingers at your husband or anything, I really don't, but you inherited a hell of a mess here, and you can't clean it up by yourself. Just let us help you.
Then you'll owe us.
Boy, will I ever. Well, I hope you know how thankful I am.
Yeah. Yeah, you just said it. Now, I'm going to get out of here. I meet these guys at the office instead of some dark alley.
There you go. That's a good plan.
Well, yeah, what's a good plan?
Well, is there something that we should do here?
No. You guys just keep each other company now.
All right. Or maybe we should come with you or something.
I'm going to handle these guys by myself. That's it.
Look, it's you and me, kid, okay?
All right. I don't want to keep these guys waiting, so I'll see you.
All right. Be careful.
I will.
The oil and vinegar there looks good. Okay. And, some croutons here? Yeah, love those. Great. Do you think this is taking too long? I really don't know. I haven't been involved in anything quite like this before. Yeah, I guess we should just finish making the salad, huh? Yeah, unless we want to race each other up the walls. You know how many salads Dominique would make for me like this? Oh, not you, too. Yeah. Do you remember what her favorite ingredient was? Mandarin oranges. Oh, just a second. Do you really? Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, Dominique loved her mandarin orange slices, didn't she? Oh, man, she'd finish hers and then she'd stare at mine. That innocent little look of hers. Yeah, and it worked, too. She'd gilt those oranges right off my plate. Julia, I've been really feeling bad about Dominique lately. Why is that? Well, I don't know. I wish we would have kept in closer contact. I feel sort of robbed by her death, I never got a chance to say goodbye. Well, you both had new marriages, new lives. That can keep you pretty busy. Yeah. Tell me, was Dominique as happy with Scott as he was with her? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she had never been happier. That's what made it so unfair. Knowing that she was so happy and she was gonna die. Kind of made me angry at first. But then, I realized Dominique had found a happiness that most people never find. And she was lucky enough to know that. I had that with Charles. Tommy, do you think that you only have that strong awareness of happiness when you know it's not going to last? God, I hope not. What was he like? Charles? Oh, God, he was an incurable romantic. And he had this really wild sense of humor, and he was so handsome. And he had this knack of making me feel so good about myself. Well, it's not all. But I miss him very much. Every single day. You must be really good for Scott. Why do you say that? You two have so much in common. You really understand what he must feel like when he wakes up in the morning and Dominique's not there. That must mean a lot to him right now. Well, it goes both ways. And I will never forgive myself if anything happens to him. It really isn't fair that I got the two of you involved like this. Katherine, please stop saying that. We're doing it because we're your friends. And speaking for both of us, put a sock in it. Okay. Deal. Thanks for being a friend, Julia.